And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment. With me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of The Flash Season 5, Episode 17. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this was a big one. And also, it gets me excited because next week's, well, in a couple of weeks, will be the episode that Daniela Pennebaker directed, so I can't wait for that one for the next time it comes back on TV. So let's talk about this one. And spoilers if you haven't seen the episode, so you've been warned. So we all know that the team is literally been struggling with the whole cicada thing. Now they got a bigger problem with another cicada when they found out that Cicada's niece from the future is now attacking them. And why is she doing it? Well, because let's face the facts. In the future, she's been the one who's been doing all the killings. When the Flash stopped the cicada during the timeline that it said he stopped them, the day he did, he in fact did stop him. Because that's when Cicada's niece started taking over. And in the future, still terrorizing the world. Which is still Cicada's daughter. Niece. And is played by the actress Sarah Carter, I believe. And I probably butchered that. The actress from Smallville. Alicia Baker, if you guys remember Smallville. And she's great. So we got to see her, and she comes back once again, but this time not ready to attack the Flash or Nora, but more to get revenge on the person who took her parents. We found out what happened. It was a metahuman who had like explosion powers, I guess, if you want to call it that. She can, I guess, make energy, and then she tried to touch a bank or ATM machine, and then her parents were there, and then an explosion happened and killed her parents. So she wanted to go after to the person who did it because she found out who was the person. And then the Flash had to literally protect that woman and her family because the woman who had the powers didn't even tell her own family that she was a metahuman. So we got to see that. And then, of course, Sherlock Wells decided, you know what, it's time to finally crack this code with the whole Nora business and what her secret really is. And we finally got confirmation on what exactly is her secret with Reverse Flash. And boy, oh boy, when I found out that was his plan the whole time with Reverse Flash and Nora, that was some crazy stuff. Oh, by the way, before I talk about that, I gotta mention that also Cicada, the original, he's dead. So he's out of the picture now. Now we got the new Cicada terrorizing the Flash now. So it's just gone bad to worse, and now it gets even worse. So we found out that Sherlock Wells figured out what was going on with the Reverse Flash. And what was this whole deal about bringing back Nora? True, he has the whole intention to try to stop Cicada in the past, so that way he doesn't exist in the future, or her. And that way the Reverse Flash can do his evil stuff. Remember, some villains don't really like to work with each other. So then we found out that he's been teaching Nora how to time travel without actually trying to mess up the timeline, I guess. And he figured out a way, because remember, you go back in time and you step on anything or do something to jeopardize the timeline, it's gonna make all the dominoes fall. So Reverse Flash, the genius that he is, figure out a way to be able to move around the dominoes if it was like lined up straight, move around it, carefully, so that way Nora doesn't affect the future. Remember, he figured out how to do this. He figured out a way. Okay, Nora, you touch here, but you don't touch this. You touch that, you say this, but she kind of goofed off with the whole satellite stuff. So minor hiccup, but then she kind of fixed it. That's why the whole timeline really hasn't changed that much, and it kind of has little effects. So we got to see that. So that was pretty interesting. And then when her family found out that Nora was working with the Reverse Flash, Barry literally lost it, grabbed his daughter, took her to the pipeline, and locked her ass in there. He didn't want to hear it. He's been betrayed 5 times, people, or 4 times, or whatever it is. He's done. This time he felt like not only did he get betrayed by people he trusts, he got betrayed by his own daughter. So that means he got stabbed in the chest. Literally. So poor Nora, she can't catch a break. Sherlock exposed her to everybody, and she had to tell him everything. Even Reverse Flash was like, listen, just tell your father everything what we're doing. Maybe he can help us because they need help in the future because of Cicada. But we'll probably get the full story when it comes back, I think next week or the week after, and that's supposedly bringing Godspeed into it. So that's gonna be pretty crazy. But yes, Flash was crazy. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the Flash, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.